welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to go ahead and purchase our vehicle and probably buy a lot of the parts we need for the 50K drag challenge that we are doing as a multiplayer career kind of mashup. Um, so right now I have all the mods, all my previous mods still disabled, and we're running just the multiplayer mods that we would have in server. And I found this bar stove for 13 grand. It comes with an inline six, I think. Yep, an inline six, only 122 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and automatic. I don't know how much of this we're going to keep on the car, but we are going to definitely purchase this for 13 grand as a bar stove. Um, I'm hoping to put one of the CEEP engine pack engines in it. So after taxes, we've so far spent 15,000. Another thing to note, I adjusted my money to be only $50,000. I guess if you do the math between episodes, technically we're borrowing 43 grand. But I will take out 50 grand exactly from my cash once this build is over. I just want to go ahead and um, do this while I have the mods transferred over before really making the money. So we're getting in a little bit in debt, long story short. So we're going to buy this for 15 grand. And one thing to note too, if you're ever bouncing between mods and whatnot, take note of your parts inventory. I went in here, I was like, oh great, there's a bunch of stuff I can sell. I was selling all this stuff, making a bunch of money back, only to discover. See if I can find an example. Is this an example? No, maybe further down. Some of these parts are just missing files that go to a part, or go to a vehicle, and so I don't know. I think I caught myself before I sold anything that was really important on any of the other vehicles, like Frank or Rick. But in the next episode, when we get all of our mods back in after we bought our major pieces, we need to go through and test pretty much every vehicle to see what parts we might have lost. So just public disclaimer: be very careful selling parts, especially if it says missing file. You don't know what vehicle that actually goes to. So. Um, Let's look at our vehicle here. Where is it? There it is, the Barstow. Okay, so one thing that's really cool about the pricing, I paid 15 grand after taxes. The Barstow is actually worth 26. So if we sold it right now, we could make a profit. I love that aspect, but we definitely want to keep this car as a good deal. And here it is in all her beauty. Looks like it's going to be just a basic inline six. We're not even going to take this to the track as is. We're just going to immediately start stripping it off. We need to go ahead and put in a new engine. So with this money too, I don't want to make any mistakes, so we're definitely not going to buy anything unless we're absolutely certain it's what we want. For this challenge, I definitely want to work with, or I guess aim for something that's tunable. Um, I want to be able to crank it up if I need to crank it up and dial it back if I need to do that. Let's go ahead. First thing we're going to need is a trailer hitch, which I'm sure this doesn't have. So let's go get a tow hitch on. There we go. And as far as the engine, which would be in the front subframe, we're going to do the classic engine pack. Absolutely love this mod, one of my favorite. And for the engine, we want to be sensible here because we want to be able to buy all the other parts as well. 445. I think this is the same one we have in Frank. We save a good amount of money on the 291, so let's run that. You know what? Actually, we're going to do this as the smallest V8 we can get, which is a Liberty line for 7,500. So at this point, I'm about to make a huge mistake and buy a diesel engine. We went ahead and spent another hour building the car, and basically it was all a write-off, all a waste. I went through another 30 minutes of tuning trying to figure out why the torque was so high and had so many issues. But yeah, thanks for watching and enjoying the content. Is this a diesel engine? Did we buy the wrong? There's no way we bought the wrong engine. Did it have a diesel tank? It's a regular fuel tank. Whoops, wrong button. It's delivery line. No, wait. We bought a diesel. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to track our money. We gotta switch that up. Gotta go to our parts. We need to take off some things. All right. So we're gonna have to redo this. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I don't even know if we can. I don't know how we can salvage this. Um, did not mean to put a diesel engine in this. Um, for the sake of, I don't know, seeing what this would have sounded like. But that makes sense why there's no camshaft. There's all. Oh my gosh, that's why the injectors were there. Were such a big part of it. We're gonna go ahead and put a diesel fuel tank in this and see how it sounds. I need to sell something real quick so I can. So this is a diesel V8. Sounds like a diesel. Yep. We could make it probably a pretty cool diesel vehicle out of this. Just this wasn't supposed to be it. All right, so our attempt at building our 50K drag car for the drag, for the challenge, for the multiplayer challenge, did not go well. We went ahead and sold the Barstow. We're back down to our 7,500 that we originally had. And really, because we switched out all the mods, and I don't want to switch the mods back until we finish our build, all we have left is the giveaway car. For some reason, also with something happened in the last save, our doors have been reverted down to like just no door card, no side mirror, no window. I don't want to fix it yet, but we will be fixed. We will get it fixed before the next, before the giveaway. Other thing, excuse me. Other thing that changed is the engine. So originally, if you remember, we had that supercharger, and it was just way too much. We switched over to twin turbochargers. It makes right now, as it sits, 483 horsepower, 527 foot-pounds of torque. I did it for tunability. The supercharger, we just couldn't turn it down. I also went back to the LGN super heavy duty block instead of the stage 3 block for the same reason, just because it's a lower block that can handle more power. Right now, this horsepower is rated at the lowest PSI we can put it, so it's just at 10 PSI. It's as low as the turbos can go. And I've been driving around, it actually drives really well. So what we're going to do, instead of doing the whole, borrow 50,000 and kind of mess with our career mode right now, we're going to go ahead and make the money with our giveaway car and put it through its paces. I think right now it seems to be really good at drifting. So let's go ahead and do some drift events and see if we can, one, make money, and two, not damage the car, because then we'll have to repair it. So let's head over to the drag track. And keep in mind, this is a sequential transmission, so that's going to be great for the drag. The drifting. It would be nice if we had nitrous, so that way we can use it to spool up the turbos to light them off. That's a trick I normally use with turbo drift cars, just to get through the lag, make it a little more linear. But we won't have that. And another reminder, for the challenge, not only am I building this I guess, reward car with my own BeamNG career money. Also, for every like and every new subscriber, I'll be donating 1,000 BeamNG cash. I want to make that really clear, not real cash, BeamNG cash to the winner of the challenge, the trip challenge. I guess the drag challenge is what we'll call it. So let's go ahead and get there. I don't know why you're stopping at the light. It's green. I want to. I guess we'll wait. Nope, he's going. I'll go. Perfect. Another thing, I feel like I did this a long time ago. The drift suspension in this game is really stiff. We did put it on the giveaway car. We might revert back to just standard suspension and put race coilovers on and then tune it to be more drift suspension. There's really not much travel, but I'm not sure about that yet. Right now we have no money, so we need to focus on that. And since we're already going to be down here, we can also go ahead and maybe make a drag pass, see what it does with the horsepower it has. Alright, again, this is only 10 psi. Oh, that's not good. AI is still spawning all over here. Still not sure how I feel about AI on the drag strip. Okay, at 1078 at 128 miles an hour. Not bad. Yeah, I had to re-enable the AI to the drag strip just because I couldn't get the that sounds good. I couldn't get the drag missions to work while having the AI not be enabled on the track. Hopefully maybe there's gonna be a fix later down the line, but as of now I re-enabled AI on the drag strip. Just try to use the right lane so you stay out of the way. But this does enable you to do the drag missions as well. But yeah, I do love this engine setup with the turbos. It sounds a lot better. Some great turbo noise. Eventually we'll turn up the boost as well to make more horsepower. But I mean, with the tires it has on it, it drifts really well. So let's go ahead and do our first competition. All right, so we're here at the industrial drift event. Again, we're going to try to be kind of easy on the car, but still get a good score and make some money. Not sure what gear we're going to need to be in. Definitely at least 4th. There it is. We're going to go ahead and run this again anyways, so just finish up this run. It's more of a sight lap than anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a retry. So we're going to try to get up to speed, get up to 4th, maybe even 5th gear. Not our best run. Does get us $4,100. I really want to try to get that bonus money for some extra money. Alright, we got the extra 2,000. 5th gear really was the trick, so let's remember we can do 5th gear pretty much just fine. Alright, we're now at the Lighthouse event. Smaller track. This car should be just fine. Let's see how we do. tightens up. I forgot about that. Alright, it's kind of ugly, but did get us some money. I forgot how tight and intricate that track is. It tightens up in areas you wouldn't expect it to. So let's call that good there and move on to the next one. All right, this next one is at the concrete factory. Very risky track. We'll just do our best and see if it works out. All right, so that actually went better than expected. We didn't get a lot of points, but we did gain a lot of confidence. I think we can retry this and do better. Okay, not sure why we didn't get that bonus zone. I thought we reached it. We're gonna do it one more time. Try to hold more angle once the track opens up after we get through the factory. See how we do. Okay, so that was pretty ugly. Didn't feel good. Lost a lot of confidence right at the beginning. Let's leave it for there. We could always come back. Um, let's do the next track. The next track will be a bit, I think, less risky for the car. There's a couple points where I really almost lost it. All right, here we go. It felt like a great run. I don't know why we didn't get the bonus zone. Let's try that again. Keep the same level of aggression. Just try to hang it out a little wider for that last corner. That felt really good. I don't know if we can improve on that much more. We did reach our... Well, we didn't get all the stars, but we did pretty good. Let's go back to the challenge start. Now let's see how much money we made. Okay, we're up to 35,000. That's not bad at all. Thinking of other things we can do. We can go ahead and try the time attack areas. Obviously, this car is not set up for time attack. It's set up a little bit more for drifting. Um, let's go ahead and increase the boost and see if we can drift the full track. And let's go ahead and get to the starting line. I think we're going to focus on the short inner track area, um, just because we'll be drifting the whole way. We don't have to worry about the long straight. Yeah, I think this would work just fine. So once again, you just pull up the starting line and stop. Get in the staging zone. There you go. The lights turned yellow. Some instructions if you want to try to read it really fast, but basically we're going to turn right at the split. All right, just like that, made $2,000. Ended up drifting the whole track, and actually completely blew out the front right suspension. Let's go ahead and tow this back to the garage. All right, we're up to 869 horsepower, 864 foot-pounds of torque on full boost, as well as replace the drift gear suspension with stock suspension and put coilovers and such on. So let's go back to the track and see how we do. right. So there you have it. Um, New suspension worked pretty well. Definitely feels different, but we're able to complete another drift lap. I only made $1,000 that time. Um, Unfortunately, tapped the wall a little bit there at the end when the game kind of froze up trying to save. But I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. Kind of a weird one. Definitely a lot more work to do to get this car ready, and we have to get a new 50K drag build. But yeah, thanks for watching.